Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of John Matrixx Talks Movies. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me. Today, let's talk about Star Wars. There is an article on ScreenRant, and it actually ranks every Star Wars movie. This article is by Katharina Daly. Now, I don't know what she's looking at, what she thinks about the rankings, but her ranking is god-awful. It is just terrible. Now, I'm not going to really go through all 10 because the list is very, very subjective. Everybody has their own different rankings on Star Wars movies, but for her to have The Last Jedi as the second best Star Wars movie is absolutely laughable. Now, I'll give her credit. She has The Empire Strikes Back in number 1. But it's just insane to have that movie ranked number 2. Now, you can rank this movie wherever you want, but to have The Last Jedi number 2 is crazy. This is what she said about The Last Jedi. She even called it a very divisive film. But she must have been watching a completely different movie from the rest of us. She says here, The Last Jedi also introduced exciting new uses of the Force that never been seen on film before, such as the Force bond between Rey and Kylo Ren, allowed for the welcome return of Yoda, and produced newly iconic characters in Admiral Holdo, Rose Tico, and the almost impossible adorable Ports. Okay, who in the world thinks that Admiral Holdo and Rose Tico are iconic? Why are they iconic? I really have to know that from her. This makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And yet, she goes on here to have The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones ranked number 10 and number 9. Now, I don't have a problem with that ranking, but she actually takes a bit dump on those two films. Now, she goes on to talk about the midichlorians, which were actually introduced in Star Wars The Phantom Menace, and just said the less said about that, the better. I would take midichlorians any day of the week over Admiral Holdo and Rose Tico. Admiral Holdo and Rose Tico added nothing whatsoever to the Star Wars lore. They are two of the worst Star Wars characters of all time. And it's really, really not that close. I mean, they're pretty much in Jar Jar Binks land. Now, as for the Attack of the Clones, she said that the film never really stood a chance at becoming anything strong enough to stand as a part of the beloved saga. But I really need an explanation for this. And just so you guys know, Rogue One is number 8. Solo: A Star Wars Story is number 7. Revenge of the Sith is 6. The Force Awakens is 5. Return of the Jedi is 4th. A New Hope is 3rd. Last Jedi is number 2. And The Empire Strikes Back is number 1. Now, it is just absolute blasphemy to have The Last Jedi ranked above A New Hope and The Return of the Jedi. I mean, what movie was she watching? This makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I don't know if she is a shill or she just has very, very poor taste in movies. It's pretty obvious that she has very, very poor taste in movies with these rankings. Iconic characters: Rose Tico, Admiral Holdo. Icons? I don't see that. I really don't see how you can have Rose Tico and Admiral Holdo as icons. That's her justification for having The Last Jedi as the second best Star Wars movie? No, that movie, in my opinion, is dead last. It is in an unbelievable low class by itself. Unless, did you enjoy watching Luke drink titty milk? Did you enjoy watching Luke milk an alien? Did you enjoy Luke throwing the lightsaber over his shoulder? Did you enjoy Leia flying through space? No, 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 no. Nobody, I think anybody that even likes The Last Jedi can all agree that those scenes were horrific. Just absolutely terrible. So I'm really getting worked up on this. It's just ridiculous. The Last Jedi, and it's just so bad. I can't really explain how bad it is anymore because it's just that bad. But really, to have Return of the Jedi and A New Hope below The Last Jedi, really? I mean, just really? That is just so utterly ridiculous. So what do you guys think about this? This article is just trash. It's absolute garbage. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx, out.